All right, welcome back to class. So we were talking about visualizing to manifest, right? And how to make it happen that much faster. Now, before I tell you what these affirmations should look like and the 9 rules that go to writing and completing an affirmation, I want to let us know, let's talk a little bit about time, right? In the realms that exist outside of the physical realm, we don't see time the same. Time also operates in a circle or in a spiral. And everything is sort of condensed on itself. Everything happens at the same time. So even though we use words as this happened before us, or this happened in the future, or this is happening in the present, in all of these other realms, it's really all happening right now. Even though we as humans in the physical realm see them as happening in a lineage time, a timeline. So when we're manifesting things, or when we're making things happen, when we're changing our lives, when we're becoming super powerful humans, and we're using these tools to do so, we have to understand that we still operate in the physical, because we are currently living in the physical, and we have to operate by physical laws, which means time is a thing. Now, so when I say you're going to make these things happen that much faster, as soon as you believe it, it's already on its way, right? As soon as you visualize it, you've added momentum to it. So think of a rock rolling down a hill, I would guess, right? Or rolling flat on a hill, I would guess, because that's the timeline continuum. So as soon as you push it, as soon as you believe something, you start pushing that rock forward. And as soon as you add image and feeling to it, you've added more force behind it, and it's created more momentum. As soon as you think of a thing and add some feeling to it, and then you add an action, now you've created a lot more momentum. Things still take time. And so I tell people, you have to understand that the time it takes is all dependent on your system. So your system is how many blockages you have in your etheric body versus to your spiritual body, to your physical body. How much you actually believe, or how much momentum is built on a previous belief. So if you live in a place of, if you want to visualize yourself being wealthy, you see what it feels like to be wealthy and all of that stuff, but you've lived 20, 30, 40 years in a place of lack, you got to understand it's going to take time for that momentum to stop going, that rock to stop going, and this rock to take over. It happens, and it happens in an instant, right? It just is going to take time for you to see it. So when we get into these 9 steps of affirmations, one of the keys, which we'll talk about, and I think it's 7, 8, or 9, is really to let go of when this is going to happen. The when, the how is not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is the what. The what do I want to see? What do I want to change? How do I want my life to be? How do I want to do all of these things? That's your only responsibility. And get really freaking good at the what. The how is, and the when, and the how fast really belongs to the universe, the God force, and all of those things. And if you want it to happen overnight, then you have to have a clearer channel, clearer energy. And again, we'll talk about how to cleanse your energy in our close group. I said a lot of stuff to say time can be a day, it can be a minute, it can be an hour, it can be a month, it can be a year, it can be 10 years, right? But and most of the time, when we imagine something really intently, and we get really good at that, we don't see it happen right away. So then we say it's not gonna happen, and then we start putting momentum into something else, right? That is why affirmations, repeatedly saying affirmations, are and can really important. So let's jump into the 9 rules to writing an affirmation. Number 1, always, always, always write it in the present. Why? Because everything is happening right now. I am happy. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am wise. Number 2, always, always, always write it in the positive. We're not writing, I am stopping smoking. No, because our brain doesn't perceive the positive or the negative in this. Our brain only perceives, or our reality only perceives that which we believe, or what is for us. So we don't want to use the negative words. Stop, I won't, I can't, I shouldn't, I don't, or any of those things. You want to write it as if it is already and what you want it to be. I have a healthy relationship with drugs and alcohol, not I stopped smoking or I stopped drinking. Number 3, we want it to be specific, but we want to leave it open enough so that the universe knows how to give us what we want. I'm always receiving the things that make me happy, not I'm always receiving black coffee with sweet cream. I don't know. Number 4, we just talked about this. You want to attach emotion to it. I am wealthy. Oh my God. All my needs are met. And I feel it. Believe it. It's true. Someone were to come and ask you something about yourself or tell you something about yourself, you want to be able to write these affirmations as if you already know it. Hey Kim, you're pretty smart. I know. I am smart. Hey Kim, you are pretty. I know. I am pretty. Hey Kim, you're so happy. I know. I am happy. And feel what that actually feels like. No, I am these things. I am these things. I have these things. These things belong to me. I deserve these things. I can get these things. Now, here's a pause right here. In the beginning, we might not believe these fully. That's why saying these affirmations matters. As soon as you put that image into your body one time, that's it. Put it in there one time. Then you've started the momentum moving forward. 5, keep it short, sweet, powerful. Keep it concise. 6, write words that you know what they mean. Right? We're not writing things supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Write words that you know. Make sure the words resonate with you, because this is your affirmation and it's for you. Just because somebody said it on TikTok or you read it somewhere, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Number 7, repeat these affirmations every single day, sometimes multiple times per day, and speak with conviction. Number 8, visualize as you are saying it. We just talked about that. And then number 9, once you write it, once you say it, you release it. That's it. You release it and you say, all right, now it's time for the universe to do its thing. And then, I always call God to the carpet and say, hey, remember I said this thing as and you said you would give it to me. Where is it? I need it. And a bonus, always use or better. I am swimming in wealth, or better than that. I live in abundance, or whatever's better. Because we want to again release the hold onto something specific. All right. Homework really quickly. Write yourself an affirmation. Drop it in the comment, repeat it, read other people's affirmations, support them. And I love y'all. I love us. I'll see y'all soon.